still have just under 2 minutes before we begin. We'll begin with our journaling or our meditation. So please feel free. If you're going to journal, you can start early if you're already in a class. All right, so it's 10:30. We're gonna officially begin. Go ahead and have a seat, a nice comfortable seat. Go ahead and begin your journaling. Sit quietly for your meditation. Just close your eyes, focus on those breaths. Palms facing up and outward in the receiving position. about 2 minutes left. This is your last minute. Start wrapping up those thoughts. Go ahead and start moving those journals out of your way. All right. So we're going to start today's class on the ground. We're going to start in that comfortable tabletop position. So you're going to go ahead and stack your shoulders over your hands, your hips over your knees. We're going to start with some nice cat-cows here. So you're going to go ahead and give me a nice big inhale as you let that stomach drop towards the ground. Throw an arch in that back, bringing those eyes to the sky. And exhale as you push away and rounding out that back, finding your cat position like a scared cat. Tucking that chin to that chest. And inhale back to cow. Exhale back to cat. And we're going to take about 60 seconds here, just moving with your breath. Finding what feels good for you. Maybe that's to take a couple barrel rolls. Maybe you roll those hips and those shoulders around in different directions. For cat and cow. Very good. From here, we're going to go ahead back to that neutral spine. We're going to do some back rotations to help loosen up our back today. So you're going to take that right hand, place it under the right shoulder, bring that left hand right behind the ear. From here, you're going to inhale as you bring that left elbow down to your right wrist. And exhale as you open that left elbow up to the sky, trying to open that chest. And again, down as you inhale and up as you exhale. And you're going to continue these for 30 seconds at your own breath. And on your next exhale, go ahead and plant that left hand down, bringing that right hand now behind the head. Inhale as you bring that left or right elbow to that left wrist. And exhale as you bring that right elbow towards the sky. Continuing again to move with that breath. You're gonna go on that next exhale, bringing that right hand to the ground. We're gonna go ahead and bring it up into a high kneel position here. Up nice and tall, dropping those hands to the side. We're gonna do a couple of neck rolls here. So go ahead and slowly and carefully drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And you're gonna go ahead and roll that head forward over to the left. From here, if you have the mobility, you can roll the head back. And if you don't, you can just bring it back to the neutral position and back over to the right. You're going for about 5 rolls in this direction. Good, finding neutral center. We're gonna reverse that direction. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder, rolling that head forward, down and around. Taking your time here. Good, finding neutral again. We're gonna go ahead and inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale as you drop that right hand down, left arm coming up and over, reaching for that wall to your right. What you want to focus on here is that your core is tucked in, your body's up nice and tall. Try to rotate that chest up towards the ceiling a little bit. Don't collapse into it. And inhale that right arm up. And exhale the left arm down and right arm over towards that left wall. Big breath in here, big exhale. And inhale both arms up one more time each side. Moving with that breath, exhale down. Inhale center. And exhale opposite side. Inhale center. And exhale back to that tabletop position. From here, we're gonna go ahead and tuck our toes, and we're gonna take our first downward dog of the day. Be nice to those hamstrings, they're just waking up. Keep a little bend in those knees as you slowly start to straighten one leg at a time, pedaling those feet side to side. Waking it all up here. Good. Find stillness in your downward dog, both legs as straight as they can get here. On your next exhale, coming to the balls of those feet, walking to the top of the mat. Oh, into our nice first forward fold. Let's turn that into a ragdoll. Let's bend the knees enough that the chest can touch the knees. Grab opposite elbows and maybe sway side to side here. Releasing that lower back. Finding what feels right. Good, coming back into that forward fold. And we're into root to rise, so inhale as you sweep those arms all the way up. And exhale as you bring those hands to prayer. So we're gonna work in a half mandala today. What that means is we're gonna face the front of the mat. Here we're facing for the left side. We will face the back of the mat for the right side. You will catch on really quick. All right, it's gonna be a sweat sesh today. Here we go. We're gonna inhale those arms up. And exhale as we dive forward. Taking a breath here. Inhale as you come up to flat back. And exhale as you plant those hands on the ground and step back to your plank position. We're gonna hold this plank for 3 breaths here. Making sure that that core is engaged, body's in one nice straight line. Don't sink into those shoulders, push out of them. And we're gonna flow through our first vinyasa. So if you're coming with me to chaturanga, you can do this from the knees or the feet. You're gonna slowly lower, stopping right before your chest hits the ground, rolling forward, pushing up into that upward facing dog. And exhale into that downward facing dog. Nice big inhale here. And exhale. On that next inhale, go ahead and float that left leg up to the sky, nice and high. And exhale as you bring it through and step it through the hands. Beautiful. From low lunge here, we're going to drop that back knee down, untuck those toes. Inhale as you sweep those arms down and up, really pushing into this hip flexor on the right side. So you want to think about pulling that left hip back, pushing that right hip forward. Big inhale and exhale as you shift back to half split, straighten that front leg, bringing those hands to the ground on either side of that front leg. Feeling that stretch through the back of the front leg, pulling those toes back towards you. Maybe it feels good to roll the foot to the out, maybe to the in. Find your tight spot here. Big inhale. Big exhale as you come forward, bringing those hands to the ground. Tuck the toes of that back foot. Bring that knee off the ground. And inhale as we come up into our crescent lunge. Beautiful. For crescent lunge here, you want to make sure that you're up on the ball of that back foot. Standing up nice and tall. Same thing, pulling left hip back, right hip forward. And exhale as you open into your warrior two. I'm actually going to do this so you can see. So you're going to roll that back foot so that it's flat, that the front heel lines up with the arch of the back foot. Toes are facing the side of the mat on the back foot, right foot facing forward, sinking into that front leg. Big inhale here. Big exhale as you reverse that warrior. So you're going to flip that front hand, dropping that right hand down the back of the body, left arm coming up and over. And we're going to move into that extended side angle. So coming back through warrior two, reach forward, left elbow, left leg, right arm coming up and over. We want one straight line here from the right hand to the right foot. Make sure you're not dropping all your weight on that elbow. In fact, that elbow can float right above or using the core here to hold us up, not our leg. And beautiful. Inhale up, warrior two. And we're going to come straighten that front leg. Turn those feet to the side, long side of the mat. And exhale as we hinge at those hips, pushing back. Now into a wide leg forward fold, facing the long edge of the mat. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and stand, rotate that right foot to the front of the mat, step in with that left foot. You now should be standing at the opposite side of your mat. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale those hands to the ground, stepping back into our plank here, holding plank for just a few breaths. We're going to do all of this now on that opposite side. Big inhale and exhale as you slowly lower chaturanga, stopping before the chest hits the ground. Hold, hold, and roll into that upward facing dog. Beautiful. And push back to that downward facing dog. So now we're going to work with the right leg. Go ahead and inhale the right leg nice and high. And exhale as you step it through those hands. Drop that back foot, untuck those toes, and inhale as you sweep up into that low lunge. Holding this for just a breath or two. And exhale as you push back for that half split. Pushing back, pulling those front toes back towards you. Ooh-wee, good morning, hamstrings. Yes. On your next exhale, coming back forward, planting the hands on the sides of those feet, that front foot, untuck that back knee. Here we go. We're going to inhale up into our crescent lunge. Again, now your left hip should be pushing forward, right hip pulling back. Big inhale here. And exhale as we open to that warrior two, rolling that back foot so that the toes are pointing the long edge of the mat. Front foot has the toes pointing forward, dropping low into that front leg here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Go ahead and flip that front hand. We're going to take it into that warrior three as we inhale. Back hand slides down the back leg. Front hand coming up and back. And on that next exhale, coming up back through that warrior two. Reaching forward, dropping that right knee to the right, or right elbow to the right knee as the left arm comes up and over the head for that extended side angle. Excellent. Inhale back up, warrior two. Exhale, turn that front foot so now both feet face that long edge. And exhale as we fold forward. All right, so we're going to flow through that again, following our breath on both sides. Go ahead and inhale those arms up. Turn that left foot to face the top of the mat. Step that right foot to join. And here we go, opposite side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, down. Forward fold. Inhale, up, flat back. Exhale as those hands come to the mat, step back into plank. Nice big exhale as you slow lower to chaturanga here. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Give me a nice good breath here in down dog. Remember, you're trying to push your chest through your shoulders, through your arms, stretching the back of those legs. Big inhale, big exhale. On your inhale, go ahead and bring that right leg up. I'm sorry, left leg. Whew, almost messed you up. Bring that left leg nice and high. And on your exhale, step it through those hands. Drop that back knee, untuck those toes. Inhale up. Low lunge, exhale, half split. Inhale, hands frame that foot, untuck those back toes, raise that knee. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale as you flip that front hand. And exhale as we move into that reverse warrior. Inhale back through warrior two. Exhale, reach forward. And inhale as you find that extended side angle pose. Exhale back through warrior two. Inhale, both feet facing the long edge of the mat. And exhale as we fold forward. We're going to hold this one for 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring it up. Root to rise to standing. Turn that right foot to the front of your mat. Step that left foot up to meet. Exhale those hands to heart. All right, here we go. Inhale those arms up. And exhale as we dive forward. Inhale those hands up to flat back. And exhale as those hands find the ground, stepping back into plank. Beautiful. Flowing through that vinyasa with your breath. Exhale as you lower down to chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Big inhale. Raise that right foot nice and high. And exhale as you bring it through both hands. Drop that back knee, untuck that toe, and rise on that inhale into your low lunge. Exhale, half split, pushing those hips back, straightening out that front leg, pulling those toes. Inhale, coming back, hands find both sides of those feet. Untuck those back toes, raise that back knee, and inhale as you come up to that crescent lunge. Exhale as you open to warrior two. Inhale as you flip that front hand. And exhale as we come into that reverse warrior. Inhale as we come through warrior two. Exhale as we reach forward. And inhale as we find that extended side angle pose. Beautiful. Inhaling up through warrior two. Exhaling, turning both feet to the long edge of the mat. And finding that wide leg forward fold. Beautiful. From here, we're going to go ahead and plant both hands on the ground in front of the face. You're going to take your right arm and sweep it up towards the right side and bring it up all the way towards that ceiling. Trying to open your chest to the right wall or the right side of your mat. Big inhale here, followed by a big exhale. On your next exhale, bring that right hand down. Sweep that left arm up and out to the side. Holding here, focus on that breath. Next exhale, bring that hand down. We're gonna go ahead, bring those feet a little closer together, and then make our way down to our butts. Excellent. We're gonna finish out our day with some twists, some happy baby, and our shavasana. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and find our way down, flat on our mat. We're gonna hug that right knee into our chest. Ooh. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring that right knee across to the left side of the body, extending the right arm out to the side, looking over that right shoulder. Just enjoying a nice little spinal twist. Next exhale, help bring that right knee back towards that chest. Ooh-wee. And switch sides. Tucking that left knee in now. Yes. And then go ahead and help bring that left knee across the body to the right side. Open that left arm out, looking over that left shoulder. Nice deep breath here. Think about expanding that rib cage with each inhale. And exhale as you bring that left knee back to your chest. We're going to go ahead and bring the right one to join it. Maybe you rock side to side just a little bit here. All right, now we're going to move into that happy baby. So you're going to bring the soles of those feet so they face the ceiling. Your hands are going to reach around the shins to the outsides of those feet. All right, so you're grabbing your feet now with your hands. And you're going to try to push that lower back into the ground. Try not to let those hips roll up. So we don't want to be up here, but try to keep them down. And from here, using your hand, you're just going to put little pressure on the soles of those feet, trying to bring those elbows towards your armpit. This should really stretch those inner thighs, that low back. Good. Give me one more deep breath here. Hugging those knees now back to the chest. And then extending it out, letting the legs come to the ground, feet fall out. Bringing those hands to the side of the body here. We're just going to find that resting position, our corpse pose. Closing our eyes. focus on your breath, clear the mind. Maybe you count your breath, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Go ahead and slowly find some movement here, wiggling those fingers and toes. Start to move the wrists and ankles. And we're going to slowly make our way to a seated position. If you have time to stay in Shavasana, I invite you to do so. It is so very important. And we're just going to close out our practice. Sealing it, we're going to bring those prayer hands to the heart, bringing those thumb knuckles to that third eye there as we take our bow. Namaste. And always remember, it's your choice to have a good day or a bad day. So set that choice now, make that intention, and enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow.